In all, we know 8 law enforcement officers were shot while attempting to serve an arrest warrant over on Galway Drive. 4 of those officers lost their lives. Let's continue our team coverage right now with Destiny Richards. She's standing by this morning. She's at Atrium Hospital in Dilworth. And Destiny, a lot of folks taken there after what happened yesterday. What can you tell us about these fallen heroes and those who are still very much recovering this morning?
Good morning. Yes, we know that 4 CMPD officers are still recovering here at Atrium, Maine, in stable condition at last check. And then of the 4 law enforcement officers who were tragically killed, 3 of them were part of the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force. And then one, of course, we learned last night was a CMPD officer. And we'll talk about them again. Just look at your screen here. We have Alden Elliott, who was a 14-year veteran with the North Carolina Department of Adult Correction. He's survived by his wife and 1 child. Sam Peloche was also a 14-year veteran of the NCDAC. He and Elliott were both full-time members of the U.S. Marshals Carolina's Regional Fugitive Task Force. Peloche is survived by his wife and 2 children. Another U.S. Marshal has yet to be identified. And then late last night, CMPD announced that Officer Joshua Iyer died at the hospital from his injuries in the shooting. Officer Iyer worked with CMPD's North Tryon Division for 6 years, and he is survived by his wife Ashley and a 3-year-old son. CMPD Chief Johnny Jennings announced his passing at a press conference last night at CMPD headquarters, where he said Iyer was recently awarded for his work with the department.
Last month I was in this very room congratulating Officer Iyer for becoming Officer of the Month in April. And he certainly dedicated his life and gave his life to serve our citizens.
And as we can expect, it's probably still a very somber morning for both the CMPD community, the law enforcement community, and those families who lost loved ones. Again, 4 CMPD officers are still in recovery here at Atrium, Maine. We'll be sure to keep you updated once we learn more on their condition. But again, Chief Jennings said at this time they are in stable condition. Ben?
That a bit of welcoming news for a lot of folks here in Charlotte. And you know what? You will not find a more generous community in the country than that of the people here in Charlotte and across the Carolinas. And some of you already reaching out, wanting to know how you can help. Well, we know this, that the nonprofit Back the Blue North Carolina has already started a GoFundMe. As of this morning, it has raised nearly $14,000. That's just in about 12 hours time. You can find a link to donate inside the WCNC Charlotte mobile app.